Wow. 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 Garrett Stubbs. Garrett Stubbs walk-off home run down with 2 strikes. The final out in the bottom of the 9th inning. 2 runners on base. Lefty, lefty. Garrett Stubbs crushes it. Crushes it into the right field stands, and the Phillies win this series against the Miami Marlins. There was a lot of things I was really frustrated with this game. A lot of things. The offense today was very pathetic. The offense today was so pathetic. It was. Kyle Gibson was amazing, though. Kyle Gibson put you in the best position possible to win this game, and you didn't score any runs for him. That was the problem. It's like he pitched a great game, and he gets a no decision for it. He was fantastic. He was. So many chances with runners in scoring position in this game, and you don't cash in. You get a Rhys Hoskins leadoff triple midway through this ball game, and you don't score. You don't score at all. Double by Garrett Stubbs early in the ball game. You don't score. How? You had all these chances with runners in scoring position in this game, and you somehow just don't score. You were 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position. Your lone hit was Garrett Stubbs' walk-off 3-run bomb. You left 7 runners on base. There were just so many chances that you had with runners in scoring position. Castellanos had 2 chances. Harper had 2 chances. Schwarber had a chance. Hoskins had a chance. A lot of people, Didi, Herrera, Munoz in the late part of the game. Not hitting, just not hitting at all with the runners in scoring position. And that is a major, 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 major issue. But Garrett Stubbs is amazing. Exactly what Scott says. Garrett bleeping Stubbs. My God, what a win. What a way to win this series against a team that you struggled to beat. A game yesterday that you should have won. It's going to be really frustrated if they lost this game and got shut out. I'm still very frustrated, though, that they were that pathetic with runners in scoring position in this game, especially to, a replacement pitcher because Pablo Lopez could not go today. You couldn't hit him at all. Well, you technically did hit him. You just didn't hit with runners in scoring position. That was a problem. There's that. Defense was actually pretty good today. Alec Bohm made an amazing play in the top of the 9th inning in foul territory. Kyle Gibson, I just can't get over what Kyle Gibson did today. Starting pitching, honestly, in this series was fine. Zach Eflin, yesterday he gave up the 2 home runs in the first inning. But still, he was very solid the rest of the way. Aaron Nola was really good on Monday against Sandy Alcantara. Your starting pitching was really good. And you only had to use 1 bullpen arm, and it was Connor Brockton, and he was really solid in the top of the 9th inning to prevent another Marlins run from scoring. So there you go. Basically, the lone Marlins run today was, of course, a Miguel Rojas solo shot that goes off the foul pole. Like, seriously, Miguel Rojas and, killing the Philadelphia Phillies. That's just his sting, apparently. It is. Apparently it is. And as you can tell, I went to this game. I did. But I didn't do what I did last time. I didn't do what I did last time against the Los Angeles Angels where the Phillies made that amazing comeback. I was there the entire day this time. I was there. This time my seats were in the shade the entire game, and I was comfy. I wasn't enjoying the not scoring runs. I was enjoying Kyle Gibson's performance, though. But seriously, Garrett Stubbs in the bottom of the 9th inning, my God. I can't get over that. I can't get over that. Like, as soon as you saw it left the bat, especially from where I'm sitting, you knew that ball was gone. That ball was scorched. And the reaction that you see from Garrett Stubbs, the reaction you see from the dugout, especially Kyle Gibson coming out of the dugout saying, like, fuck yeah, we won this game. I pitched a fucking hell of a game, and thank God we got the win. Thank God our boys stepped up. Well, Garrett Stubbs stepped up in the bottom of the 9th inning. Also, you got to give credit to, Alec Bohm getting a single. JT Realmuto with a good at bat that works a walk. That's an important start there. But still, if I find it really funny with all this JT Realmuto, drama that's going on. It's Garrett Stubbs, every time his number is called, he always does something. It just makes it even more funny. It does. It really does. But I think that still goes to, maybe JT does need, I'm sure Stubbs is going to get more time, in this upcoming series, especially with the doubleheader coming up with the Washington Nationals. So I'm assuming Garrett Stubbs, you're going to see a lot more of him in this upcoming series. JT maybe need a couple of days off. I know he was terrible yesterday. He got the day off today. He had that pinch hit situation in the bottom of the ninth. He worked out a good walk. Good at bat by him. That was huge. But still, Garrett Stubbs is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And just going through this game, it was a very quick game. Really just boring throughout the entire thing. The Marlins had their chances with runners in scoring position. No, they definitely did. And they really didn't come up clutch at all either. Like I said, their lone run was off of a solo shot. They had 4 chances with runners in scoring position. They had some, people on base in certain innings. But Kyle Gibson getting those ground balls, getting some flyouts, getting some double plays, and some good defense behind him. Overall, really, really solid. Really, 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 really solid. Marlins in the top of the second inning. They got a couple of hits there, double play, and then there was a couple of, 2-out hits. But then Kyle Gibson was managed to get out of that situation. Phillies had their chances. Stubbs in the bottom of the third, leadoff double. Kyle Schwarber walks, so you get 2 leadoff guys on, no outs. Harder the order up. Hoskins strikes out, Harper lines out, and Nick Castellanos lines out. So that happens. Kyle Gibson gets another double play. He's been getting a lot of double plays in this game, so he was just overall really good. Pitches were really good, striking guys out. He had barely any pitches in the ninth inning. He finished this game's 8 innings pitched, 7 hits allowed, 1 earned run, 6 Ks, the home run allowed to Rojas on 89 pitches. That's more than you can ask from Kyle Gibson. Way more than enough you can ask for. Top 5, leadoff shot by Rojas. Just, hugged the foul pole, went right off the netting of it, and it becomes a 1-0 Marlins lead from there. Phillies in the bottom of the 5th, they don't do anything. But basically, you go to the bottom of the 6th. Rhys Hoskins crushes a ball. Crushes it. Leadoff pitch. Goes to the deepest part of the ballpark, of course. And I think Hoskins thought it was going off of the bat just because of how he's been feeling the past couple of days. It goes right off the top of the wall. He gets a triple out of it, though. But who knows? Maybe if Hoskins maybe ran out of the box, maybe it could have been an inside the Parker. But still, leadoff triple, that's more than you could ask from a guy like a Rhys Hoskins. His bat has been amazing as of late. But Bryce Harper grounds out into the shift. They were shifting more. Well, they were playing the defense in, so he grounded at the third base. Nick Castellanos grounded out, and Didi Gregorius grounded out. Another chance for runners in scoring position. Leadoff chance there, and nothing comes up. Bottom 7. Odubel Herrera reaches on with an infield single. Stubbs gets a walk, so you get 2 runners on for Kyle Schwarber. He strikes out. Pitch was definitely questionable, definitely. It wasn't in the strike zone. But at the end of the day, that's also a pitch that's too close to take. Go to the bottom of the 8th. Hoskins leads off with a single. Vierling comes in the pinch run for him. He tries, Bryce Harper comes up first. He pops up. Doesn't drop. First out there. And then Vierling tries to steal second base during the Nick Castellanos at bat. The replay, he looks safe, but then when you look at the replay a couple of more times, his hand technically did come off the bag as Jazz was touching him. He beat Jazz to the tag. His hand was on the base before the tag happened. I think the left hand just came off the bag just because of the way Jazz was positioned there at second base. So at the end of the day, technically it was the right call. It was a really close play, though. Really, really close. Then Nick Castellanos, seriously, at this point, he barely misses a home run, dies right at the warning track. So it's still a 1-0 Marlins lead from there. Top 9. Gibson allows a leadoff single, so he came out for the 9th inning. I think he had around the 80-something mark. He finished with 89, like I said. Leadoff single, and that was it. It's understandable for Rob Thompson to have a short lease there in the 9th inning. Connor Brogdon comes in, gets the first guy to strike out. Birdie does steal second base, though, but then he gets Aguilar to strike out, and then he gets Sanchez to foul out, and that was the amazing play by Alec Boehm to end that top of the 9th inning. Birdie was able to go to third on the wild pitch, but still, that amazing play by Boehm, preventing a run basically right there, or saving the inning, I would say. Because who knows what happens if he didn't make that catch? Do the Marlins score after that? That's a really good question. That is a really good question there. Go bottom 9. Didi Gregorius leads off, strikes out. Lefty on the mound for the Marlins. I'm assuming Scott's their closer or something like that, or they're the closer by committee. I have no idea. Alec Boehm starts with a single with 1 out. Good at bat by Alec Boehm. He got in the count 3-0, but then he worked it back to 3-2. But still, good piece of hitting. Got a hard single. It was kind of poor defense by the center field, too. So, kind of got lucky there at the same time, but still a good rip by Alec Boehm. JT Realmuto, fantastic at bat, honestly. He walks. 3-2 count. Battled. Fouled a couple of pitches off. Walks. So good at that bat right there by JT. Munoz pinch hits for Bryson Stott. He fouled a couple of pitches off, but kind of overmatched there. He strikes out swinging. So you go to Garrett Stubbs. Works it to a 2-2 count. He was seeing sliders this entire at-bat. Every pitch was a slider. Every goddamn pitch. First pitch slider, swinging or strike looking. Second pitch slider, ball. Third pitch slider, foul. Fourth pitch slider, ball. And then one slider that he threw. The more sliders you throw, you're eventually going to hang one. And that's exactly what happened because Garrett Stubbs absolutely demolishes it. And then there goes me in my seat going crazy with the rally cap on. I know I have a visor, so it looks really stupid when I wear it as a rally cap, but it was really funny. It worked. It's kind of stupid. It looks dumb. It looks dumb. Am I right? It's the way the brim is angled, but still, the rally cap worked. The rally cap worked. And the Phillies win this ball game. What a huge win. Win 3-1. You're back above 500, and you win the series against the Marlins. I'm still very frustrated with this game still, just with all those chances that you had with runners in scoring position. But at the end of the day, at the same time, you got the win, and you got an amazing performance out of Kyle Gibson. Amazing. So you go to the box score. Like I said, Kyle Gibson, fantastic in this game. 89 pitches and 8 innings, 6 strikeouts. Fantastic. ERA drops to 4.04. Only mistake was the home run to Rojas. And honestly, I don't even think it was a mistake pitch. It was a good pitch. It was just a good piece of hitting by Rojas. Honestly, it was a pitch down low, and Rojas just golfed it out. And if he timed it a little bit earlier, it would have been foul. So there's that. Looking at the lineup, Kyle Schwarber went over 3 in this ball game. 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Rhys Hoskins, another good day at the plate. He went 2 for 4. Bryce Harper goes 1 for 4 in this ball game, but he had a couple of failed chances with runners in scoring position. Same thing with Nick Castellanos. He goes 0 for 4. Barely missed a home run, but still failed with a couple of runners in scoring position counts. Didi Gregorius, he goes 0 for 3. He was hit by a pitch during this ball game, so there's that. Alec Bohm, decent day at the plate. He goes 2 for 4 with a run scored. Odubel Herrera goes 1 for 3. JT Realmuto in his lone pinch hit at bat went 0 for 1 with technically he got the walk and he scored the run on the home run. Bryson Stott goes 0 for 3. Munoz in his pinch hit opportunity struck out. And Garrett Stubbs, fantastic day at the plate, goes 2 for 3. 3 RBI, a walk, and the walk-off 3-run shot to win a series against the Miami Marlins. Your goddamn kryptonite. My goodness. So many mixed emotions with this team. Every single game is a goddamn roller coaster. And I'm just happy they got the win. I am just very happy that they got the win. My goodness. And now we can all enjoy the rest of our night. And I can watch the Stanley Cup Finals tonight and enjoy that and not be pissed off because of what the Phillies did earlier. See some guys in the chat here. Bilo says, best backup catcher in baseball, Phillies history. Hot take. Everyone at work cheering and high-fiving after the walk-off bomb from channel name. I'm sure a lot of people did that. One of my buddies said that he was in his cubicle, and it was a quiet office there, and he screamed, "Let's go." So I'm sure he scared a lot of people there. Scott says, to waste that performance by Gibson would have been a disaster of a loss, but that's Stubbs. But by that Stubbs a cigar. Ken says, absolutely huge win after losing that game. You can't lose last night. You lose today's game, and that amplifies the loss from last night. Kyle gave us what the doctor ordered on the hill, and bravo to him. Exactly. If you lost today's game, especially after losing last night, which was a winnable ball game, that really makes it sting. Now that you got the win today, and thank God you got the win thank God to Garrett Stubbs, and thank God to Kyle Gibson, it stings a little less. It still stings because you had a chance to win, but at the end of the day, winning the series is all that matters. When you go down the stretch, winning series is all that matters, and the Phillies win another series. So since Joe Girardi has been fired, that is, Rob Thompson has won every series that he's managed so far. He won the series against the Angels, sweeping them, swept the Brewers, won the series against the Diamondbacks, and now has won the series against the Miami Marlins. So continue it. Continue the hot stretch. Go into Washington tomorrow for this long weekend, a very long weekend. 5-game series. Starts tomorrow. You got a doubleheader on Friday. Then you get Saturday, Sunday, and Sunday's a 12 o'clock game on Father's Day. So it's going to be a very long series. And Washington, they are not a good team. You got to take advantage of that. Bryce Harper's definitely going to be amped up going back to Washington. I can guarantee he's going to hit at least a couple of home runs there. He always does. But still, got to keep it going. Got to take advantage of a very bad Washington Nationals team. Because if I look at the Washington Nationals, they are, if I go to their record, they are last place in the NL East. They are 23-41. Their recent stretch of games, they lost 2 to the Braves. They lost yesterday 10-4, and they lost the first game of that series 9-5. They won the series against the Brewers, though. They lost they got swept by the Marlins, swept the Reds. So the Nationals, I guess, are hit and miss, but they're still not a very good team. And I think Juan Soto is struggling this year too. I think so. But still, this is a series you really got to take advantage of. Zach Wheeler's going to be on the bump tomorrow, going up against Patrick Corbin. Ranger Suarez looks like he's going to start the first game of the doubleheader, according to the schedule. And then I would assume both teams are going to go with a bullpen game the following. And then you're going to have Aaron Nola on Saturday and then Zach Eflin on Sunday. Aaron Nola's going to be going up against Josiah Gray. His stats on the year 6-4 with a 4.33 ERA. Decent, I guess, on a bad team. And Patrick Corbin's numbers this year are goddamn awful. He is 3-8, 6.65 ERA, and a 1.73 whip. Looking at Patrick Corbin's past starts against Milwaukee, he got the win. Allowed 4 earned runs, 2 home runs. He beat the Reds. Got crushed by the Mets. Beat the Rockies. So he's been better in his last few starts, but still Patrick Corbin is not the best pitcher in the world. You've got to take advantage of that. So you got to win this series. Got to win. Got to win at least 3. Got to win at least 3 in this series. Got it. You got to do it. Got to do it. Sean Fitzpatrick joins the chat. How you doing, Sean? Haven't seen a sweet left-handed swing like that from the Phillies backup catcher since the Paul Bacco era. What is that, 2009? What is that, during the 2007 to 11 run when he was like the backup catcher in 2009, 2010 or something like that? I for some reason, I remember the name Paul Bacco. I guess it's from when I watched those videos of recent Phillies highlights from those times, like the 2007 to 11 run. So I think that's one of the reasons I remember that name. Scott Lewis, with the Nats series coming up, it could be ugly for the Nationals. They cannot even name starters for 3 games. Yeah, that is a crucial thing there. But still, the Phillies today, they went up against a no-name pitcher for the Marlins. And they got, shut out through 8 innings. So that's something there. Still, you got to take advantage of a bad team. You gotta. Munoz is to hitters what James Norwood was to pitchers. Get the guy out of here. I think Munoz only up just because of the lack of depth so far with the injuries on the roster, I think, at this point. Who knows when Moniak's going to get called back up, but at this point, Munoz not, I would say, most likely not going to get much starting time. He's probably going to play during one of the doubleheader games, I would assume so, just because of the doubleheader. So you just got to see what happens. It just kind of also sucks that you're playing so many left. I feel like every time I go to a ball game, a goddamn lefty's on the mound. It is. Angels, was it a lefty on the mound, I believe, when I was there? For the Mets, okay, when I went to the Mets game, that was Scherzer. For the Athletics opening day, that was a righty. I'm trying to think. Padres, it was Yu Darvish. Now, the last couple of games have been lefties for me. Last couple of games. I think I've been to 5 this year. Definitely going to be going to more, though. Definitely going to be going to more. But it's funny. When I think about the Garrett Stubbs thing now, don't you just love Garrett Stubbs and definitely don't miss Andrew Knapp? Don't you just definitely not miss Andrew Knapp? Because Andrew Knapp would never have done that. Andrew Knapp would never have done that. He probably would have grounded out, struck out, or popped up. Most likely would have struck out. And didn't he sign with the Reds too and got DFA'd? So there's that. I definitely don't miss myself some Andrew Knapp. Definitely don't. Man, what a win. What a win for this Phillies team. What a win. Still very frustrated with the lack of runners in scoring position hits. But Garrett Stubbs is amazing. Garrett Stubbs is amazing. Man, what a win. What a win. What a feeling that is. It's funny too, my recent, so many games that I've been to, over the past couple of years stretch, there's been a lot of walk-off home runs when I go to games. After I know I go through basically my entire life not seeing a walk-off home run. My first walk-off home run was in 2019. So basically, a lot of those that stretch now, I've been seeing a lot of walk-off home runs. So maybe I'm just, lucky for walk-off home runs. Maybe I bring that luck. I don't know. I can't describe it, but it happens. Sean says, I know the one thing. Thank God Miguel Rojas has left town. Thank God a guy's Cal Ripken Jr. against the Phillies. That's the second time I've seen someone say that against. I saw someone on Twitter say that Miguel Rojas is the Cal Ripken Jr. when he plays the Phillies. I've seen that so many times. But I think I'm going to call this one, folks. I appreciate everyone here that joins the chat, as always, for just a great walk-off shot by Garrett Stubbs and an amazing performance by Kyle Gibson. Just a great win overall. Great win overall. Still very frustrated with the lack of hits with runners in scoring position. But I guess that's the thing when you have a very streaky offense, I guess. Hopefully that offense wakes up to, this series against Washington with not good pitchers on the mound. Hopefully that can happen. Bryce Harper, I guarantee you, he's going to hit a couple of home runs this series because he loves going back to Washington. So let's see what happens. So I thank you, everyone, here for joining the live feed. As always, if you are late to it or just viewing it when it's not live anymore, don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section down below. I'd like to see those as always. Don't forget to drop a like on the video. Also, don't forget to check out everything in the description below. BrodesMedia, the painted lines, everything like that. Don't forget to check all that stuff out. One more comment from Sean here. Thankfully, Chris Mayer wasn't in attendance. A definite loss. Oh, Sean, you didn't have to do Chris like that. You didn't have to do Chris like that, but still, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, everyone. And don't forget to use the code TTPSPORTS down below for $20 off your first purchase at SeatGeek, everyone. And I will see you next time. Sean, I'm assuming you're going to be joining in Brodes' chat. Basically what I'm going to be doing. So I'll see you there. And everyone else, I'll see you next time.